Hello everyone, and welcome to English Story Plus. It's great to have you here. If you're an English beginner, you can use subtitles when you need help. Now, let's listen to the story. Tom lives in a small apartment in the city. It's quiet and old, but it's his home. He wakes up early on his hard bed. In the morning, he drinks tea by the window. There is no view, only the wall of the next building. Still, the quiet moments give him peace. For breakfast, he eats simple food. Then he walks or takes the bus. He wears old clothes and worn-out shoes, but he keeps them clean. There is only a small table and chair in his room. In the evening, he eats a light dinner and plays music on his guitar. Mr. Sterling lives not far from Tom, but his world is very different. He wakes up in a big house, in a soft bed. A private chef prepares his breakfast. He wears a fine suit and a gold watch. A driver takes him to his office. At work, his secretary helps him with everything. For lunch, he eats at expensive restaurants. They don't know each other yet. But soon, a small sound on the street will change everything. One sunny afternoon, Mr. Sterling sits by the window at his favorite restaurant. The food is perfect, the table is quiet, and everything seems normal. Then, a soft sound floats through the window. It's music, a gentle guitar melody, simple but beautiful. Mr. Sterling stops eating. He turns his head and looks outside. Across the street, a man sits on a low bench. It's Tom. His guitar is old, but his hands move with care. The song is slow and soft. Something in the music touches Mr. Sterling. It feels warm and different from his busy life. Mr. Sterling enjoys the music. He doesn't know the man playing the guitar. But in that moment, he feels close to him. It feels like the music is talking to him. Mr. Sterling returns to the same restaurant the next day. He sits by the window again, just like before. Outside, Tom is there. He is playing his guitar. The song is different, but it feels the same. It is calm, gentle, and true. Mr. Sterling listens as he eats. He doesn't speak. He just watches and listens. And then, he comes back again the next day, and the day after that. Each afternoon, Tom plays. Each afternoon, Mr. Sterling is there, and he listens. Tom begins to notice. He sees the same man in the window. The man is always there, just watching. He doesn't know why, but he feels the man truly hears his music. Tom doesn't stop playing. They don't speak. The man never speaks, but he always listens. Slowly, Tom feels like the man is not a stranger anymore. Neither of them knows it yet. But something is starting to change. One afternoon, the weather is warm, and the street is quiet. Tom plays a slow, peaceful tune on his guitar. Mr. Sterling sits by the window, like always. His food gets cold as he listens, fully lost in the music. Then, snap! A string on Tom's guitar breaks. The music stops. Tom looks down at his guitar. He touches the broken string gently. For a moment, he just sits there, silent. Then, he carefully places the guitar back in its case. He stands up and walks away. His head is low, and his steps are slow. Mr. Sterling watches through the glass. He sees the sadness on Tom's face. It makes him feel worried, and he wants to help. He gets up from his seat. He walks outside. Then, he calls out, "Excuse me." Tom turns around, surprised. The man from the window is standing there. He is a little out of breath, but he looks gentle. Their eyes meet. It is for the first time. Tom stands still, holding his guitar case. Mr. Sterling walks closer. He is breathing a little hard. He says, "Your guitar string broke. I'm really sorry. I listen to your music every day. It means a lot to me." Tom looks down at his shoes. He says quietly, "It's an old guitar, but I can fix it." Mr. Sterling nods. He looks at Tom's worn-out clothes and his old shoes. But he also sees something strong in Tom's eyes. "Maybe I can help," Mr. Sterling says gently. "Can I buy you a new string? Or a new guitar?" Tom looks surprised. "A new guitar?" His voice is soft, but he sounds proud. "No, thank you. I really appreciate it, but I take care of myself," he says. He is not angry. He is just honest. He doesn't want to be someone's burden. Mr. Sterling smiles. He understands. Tom's answer is gentle but firm. He says again, "Thank you. But I don't want to accept help just because I'm poor." Mr. Sterling listens quietly. Then he speaks slowly and honestly. Mr. Sterling asks, "What's your name?" "Tom," he replies softly. Mr. Sterling continues, "Tom, this is not about money. I'm not trying to save you. Your music, it touches something in me. It brings peace to my day. I want to thank you for that." His words are soft, but full of meaning. Tom looks up. He sees no pride in Mr. Sterling's face, no pity. He only sees kindness. For a moment, Tom doesn't speak. Inside, he feels two things, his pride and something warmer, which is trust. Mr. Sterling opens his hand. He says, "Please, let this be a gift. It's not out of charity. It's from one heart to another." Tom takes a deep breath. He looks at the man in front of him. The man is still a stranger, but Tom feels closer to him now. Slowly, Tom nods. He says, "All right. Thank you so much. A few days later, a package arrives at Tom's small apartment. Inside is a beautiful acoustic guitar. It's warm in color and smooth to the touch. Tom holds it gently, almost afraid to play it. But then, he rests it on his knee and strums a single chord. The sound is clear and full. It feels nice and new. He smiles. Tom feels happy inside for the first time in a long time. The heavy feeling he carried for so long starts to disappear. Each day he practices. Slowly, his fingers grow more confident. His music becomes richer. It sounds joyful and strong now. People stop on the street to listen. Some smile. Some drop coins into his guitar case. Tom is still living a simple life, but now, something is different. The guitar is not just wood and strings. It's a gift from someone who believes in his music. It's a reminder that his music matters, and that he is important. It is a chance for a new life. And with each note, he begins to believe in himself a little more. He feels hopeful about his future now. Every day, Tom's music gets better and better. His songs are now full of life and joy. More and more people stop to listen. They clap their hands. They smile. Tom feels their happiness, and it makes him happy too. Mr. Sterling still comes to listen. He sits quietly, and he always smiles. Tom sees him, and they share a silent understanding. Mr. Sterling watches Tom's eyes. He sees Tom's hope shining brightly. Tom earns enough money to buy new clothes and better food. But he never forgets the gift. It changed his life. It was not only the guitar. It was also the person who believed in his music. One day, Tom sees an older man sitting alone in the park. He is reading a book on a bench. The man looks a little lonely. Tom remembers his own past. He remembers when Mr. Sterling helped him. Tom walks to the bench and sits down beside him. The man looks at Tom and his guitar case. "Do you play the guitar?" he asks with a kind smile. Tom smiles and nods. "Yes, I do. I used to play too, a long time ago." The man says, "When I was young, I loved it." Tom doesn't say anything, but he listens closely. Just then, a young boy runs to them. "Grandpa!" he calls out. The man smiles at the boy. "This is my grandson," he says to Tom. "He's learning to play the guitar too." The boy looks at Tom's beautiful guitar with wide eyes. Tom smiles. He takes a small shiny guitar pick from his pocket. "Here," Tom says to the boy, offering the pick. "For your music." The boy takes the pick. His eyes are bright. He gives Tom a big happy smile. Tom smiles back. He remembers Mr. Sterling's kindness. It was a quiet gift of hope. Now Tom passes it on. Tom continues to play his guitar every day. He plays for himself. He plays for Mr. Sterling. And for everyone who stops to listen. His music is now a song of hope, a song for a new life. Thank you for being here today. Let's keep practicing together, and see you next time with a new story.